In this video, I'll be showing you how to set up screening notifications for a physician. So in this case, we will look at height notifications. So first, let's go to Reports, and we're going to create a new template. Now, since this is something where we're looking for people who have not had it, instead of a practice management type, we're going to change this to CDS. So that stands for Clinical Decision Support. And let's call this height due. So when we look at the trigger, this is the event that causes the notification to appear. Most usually, the most common one is visit, so we'll just go with that. There are lots more to get into, but not in today's video. And then the next thing that we see down here is CDS match message. So this is the message that will display on the patient's chart if this criteria that we're setting is satisfied. So let's put on here patient due for height. And when I'm doing a CDS, a notification setup, I don't put anything in no match message because you don't want to have the screen cluttered up with patients who have already had something done. You know, Susie Smith, weight done, height done, BP done. It's not the best use of the space up there, so I usually use the no match message. I leave it blank. So let's go down to the demographic criteria part. So gender doesn't matter for this one, so we'll leave that blank. But let's only turn this on for active patients, just for specifically Dr. Tag. And the age range that we want is 18 plus, as that is the criteria from the ASAT maneuvers. So we don't have to put anything in this second field, this basically says 18 plus. And then let's scroll down to the observation section. So this is where the little data bits get entered into when you enter in weight or height or blood pressure, those kinds of things. So let's look for height and type it in and always hit enter so that it will search and make sure that it's grabbing the right one. Sometimes there might be several fields with the word height in it, so that makes sure that it's connecting up with the correct one. So we want to look for this particular ASAT maneuver. Usually with ASAT maneuvers, we look at a screening item being done within a certain amount of time. Height is a little unique in that we're just looking for a patient above 18 to have a height in their chart. So we will still look for last height, but we won't put any date criteria in. Now these dates will fill in automatically, but if we don't check the check boxes, it won't take that into consideration. And the most important thing about this is that we want to check not. So we want this message to appear on patients who are active, 18 plus, and who do not have a height in their chart. So let's scroll down to the bottom and hit save. And then let's find this. It'll be all the way at the bottom because we did CDS. And let's just see how many people haven't had their height done. So quite a few. Now if we go into one of them, I'll show you what it looks like when the notification comes. So you can see this patient is due for height. They're due for a few other things as well. And also if you hover over their name, these CDS triggers will also show down here. And inside of the visit, if we hit plus new, you can see that this comes up at the top of the visit. So this is how to set up screening notifications for height.